From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your afternoon update.
Well, good Tuesday afternoon. Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with a check on your latest forecast. Showers and storms continue to track on through this afternoon and evening. But what about the rest of your forecast, especially going into the weekend? Is the weekend still looking mostly dry? I'll have that answer very shortly. First off, let's take a look at your forecast for the rest of the afternoon. Temperatures will generally dip down into the lower 80s with all the rain and storm activity around, after some places might briefly hit the mid and even upper 80s today. So again, if you have any of those afternoon activities, be sure to have the umbrella on hand. Weather where you live forecast today, high temperatures generally in the low to mid 80s, like I mentioned, 82 in Lawrenceburg, 86 in Florence. If you see a lot less shower and storm activity today, your high temperatures are going to be at the maximum point, generally in the mid, maybe upper 80s today. But as a good rule of thumb, all that rain and storm activity, lower to mid 80s expected across southern Tennessee. Same situation across northern Alabama, generally mid 80s expected down there for highs. Evening forecast, we start to lose our chance for showers and storms later on. That will keep our temperatures generally in the 70s during your evening hours, and with the dew points in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees, that 74 at 10 p.m., it's still going to feel pretty muggy out there. Low temperatures generally dropping down to the lower 70s overnight tonight. Cannot completely rule out a stray shower overnight, but once we get into your Wednesday, shower and storm chances take a little bit of a pause out there. We still have some on the board, as you see here, but they're roughly right around 20%. So that will allow the heat to build back in across the area with more mid upper 80s, even lower 90s expected on your Wednesday. Futurecast looks like this for the remainder of your afternoon. Still tracking those showers and storms moving on through. Some of them could be heavy. I don't really anticipate much of the way of severe weather today. Just like yesterday, I think some of the storms could easily be strong, but I'm not expecting much in the way of severe weather today. Evening forecast, not completely dry, but it is drying out. Still having a chance for an isolated shower. Maybe another burst during the overnight hours, but once we get into your Wednesday, we're really just starting off the day with partly cloudy conditions, and we're really just looking at partly sunny to mostly sunny throughout the majority of the day today. Look here, 2 p.m., only an isolated shower shown here in the model guidance across eastern Alabama. So again, we cannot completely rule out some spotty showers on your Wednesday, but it looks like those rain chances are going to be on the lower end of things. That changes, though, once we get into your Wednesday evening and even into the overnight early morning hours on Thursday. As you see here, we'll be tracking a front that's going to be moving on in. So 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, probably tracking around a showers and storms. Some of them could be strong, maybe low-end severe potential out there with some gusty winds expected. That continues to track on through during their day on Thursday. And that should keep our high temperatures kind of at bay. I don't expect mid to upper 80s on Thursday, probably more lower 80s expected. Rain chances over the next 7 days, so that's at 70% on Thursday, but look at that. We start to dry on out. We're not completely removing all of those shower and storm chances, but we do only anticipate isolated showers potentially developing over the weekend. So that's good news. We're not looking at widespread showers and storms. Here's the bad news. We got a dome of high pressure that's going to be situated across our region, and guess what that means, especially with it being June? Yeah, that means it's going to end up getting hot. So here's your heat index values getting up to 102, maybe even 103 for your Saturday and Sunday. So definitely want to take those heat precautions if you have any of those outdoor activities over the weekend. So unfortunately, while we have lower rain chances for once, temperatures go right back up. There's your highs for over the weekend. Generally 92 is an average across our area Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday, but there will be some spots I think they get into the mid 90s over the weekend. So definitely a hot one out there. So like I said, be sure to take your heat precautions. Outside of just the heat, again, we do lower the rain chances, and it looks like they generally stay on the lower end of things Monday and even into possibly Tuesday as well of next week.